Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified anytime I post a new video. So in today's video, I'm doing my very first Valentine nail set for the year. So I did already prep my nails off camera as usual and applied my peel off base coat. So right here, I'm just applying my gel base coat, and when I'm finished, I cure for 30 seconds. So I will be doing the lacy girl method in this nail set. I wanted to do a very simple and easy Valentine nail set. Valentine is right around the corner and I'm very excited about that. So I thought I'd do something very simple. So I will be doing a few lacy girl method nail sets for Valentine's and also polygel overlay as well. So stay tuned for all of that. Now I am using rubbing alcohol as my sip solution, and I will also be using these heart glitter sequences for my nail set. I'm going to be using the red hearts and the silver hearts for this nail set. So I'm just going to be placing them on my nail palette. And I did already pick out my full covered nail tips off camera. I'm using the Makartt XXL square full covered nail tips. So starting with the pinky nail, I applied a small bead of the gel base coat, and then I placed the heart glitter sequence, and I made sure to apply pressure using my dotting tool, and then I flash cured with my mini LED light for about 5 to 10 seconds. So I'll be doing that throughout this nail, and I'm using the red and the silver heart sequences to do this. And I think I only placed about 4 of the hearts, or maybe 5. I like even numbers, so I think it's 4. So I'm just going to be placing that. I did not place any of the larger hearts in this nail tip because the pinky nail is very narrow, so I didn't want that headache. However, these glitter sequences are filled with larger hearts and smaller hearts, so there are 2 sizes in each of the colors, but I only used the smaller ones for the pinky nail. On the rest of the nails, I believe I used some of the large hearts, but it still looked good nonetheless. I think this nail set was really nice. So after that, I placed a layer of gel base coat to seal in the glitter sequences and cured that for 30 seconds. Now moving on, I am going to be using my Siesta polygel from Makartt. So I have been using this polygel for a while now. It has produced a lot of nail sets just with this little bit of polygel that it has in this tube. And as you can see, I still have on the toothpaste squeezer on the tube because there's so much inside of this tube. So do not throw away your polygel when it's almost finished. Get a toothpaste squeezer and do just like I'm doing right here. Although you will get a few bubbles in it, which is very annoying, but you get all of your polygel, so you don't have to waste it. So anyway, I just placed a small bead. It was supposed to be a small bead, but it was a tad bit too large, so I had to remove some. But I placed a small bead of the Siesta nude polygel where I want the ombre to be. So I am going to be doing ombre nails. So I make sure to apply a very small bead of the Siesta and apply it across the nail, and make sure it's a very thin bead. And then when I'm satisfied with how it looks, I make sure to ombre. I make sure to fade the polygel, and I usually have some issues when I am doing that because sometimes the fade doesn't look as good as I want it to look. But it did turn out really good on the pinky nail. So when I was satisfied with that, I cured for 30 seconds. Now moving on, I'm using one of Makartt's gel liners. It's the red one. It is the Valentine season, so I'm using red, and I am using my Makartt clear polygel. So I placed a bead of the clear polygel at the tip area of the nail tip, and I evenly distributed that. And then I placed some of the red gel polish on top of the clear polygel. Do not place too much, just place about 2 to 3 drops of the red gel polish, and then I swirled it together to get the marble effect. I am using an orange wood stick to swirl the polygel and the gel polish, and then after that I am using another polygel brush just to flatten the nail a bit, because when you swirl it, it kind of makes the polygel a bit rough. So I just have to flatten it, as well as kind of like dilute the gel polish a bit, because I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I did that with another polygel brush. I didn't use the same polygel brush that I used to do the nail set. And then when I'm satisfied with that, I cured it for 30 seconds. Next, I am just going in with another bead of the Siesta polygel at the nail bed area and making sure to evenly distribute that. And this is how it looks. Now I'm just going to place it on my pinky nail. And then I applied some pressure and I cleaned the excess at the cuticle area and the underside of the nail as well. And then I cured for 30 seconds. So this is how it looks, and I think it looks really good. So let's move on. I am doing the ring nail now. So I just cleaned the inside of the nail tip, and I'm going to be using my gel base coat to apply some of the heart sequences to the nail. And I forgot to mention that I'd be applying the glitter sequences to the whole nail. This is not going to be an ombre nail. And I didn't want to apply a lot of the glitters because I also wanted y'all to see the marble effect as well with the polygel and the gel polish. So I didn't want to do that. So anyway, I did apply my gel base coat to seal in the glitters and cured that for 30 seconds. Now I am just placing some of the Makartt clear polygel on the whole nail and evenly distributing that. And before curing, I'm just going to be placing a few dots of the red gel polish, and then I swirl it with my orange wood stick to create the marble effect. Next, I'm going to be using my polygel brush. This is another polygel brush, as I said before, to just pat the polygel in place and make the marble look a little better. Then when I'm satisfied, I placed the nail tip on the ring nail and applied some pressure and clean around the cuticle area and the underside of the nail, and then I cured for 30 seconds. Now moving on to the middle nail, I'm just cleaning the inside of the nail tip with some rubbing alcohol. Next, I'm using my gel base coat to apply the heart glitter sequences. So I'm just applying a bead of the gel base coat, and then I'm using my dotting tool to apply pressure while I flash cure the glitter sequences. And I think this nail set was super easy to do, and I think it turned out really good. This is a really good start to my Valentine's Day nail sets. Stay tuned for a lot of really pretty nail designs, and if you guys have any nail sets you all would want for me to create, whether it is by doing the polygel overlay or the LazyGirl method, let me know in the comments below or send me a picture on Instagram. My Instagram name is the same name as this YouTube channel, polygelcherael. So yeah, y'all can get me there. I really love Valentine's nail sets. It looks so pretty, and I really love encapsulating those heart-shaped glitters. So stay tuned for a few of my nail sets. And this video is supposed to go up on Wednesday, but I doubt it very much, so it might go up on Thursday. So for this week, I guess I'll only be uploading a video on Monday and Thursday. So I am hoping to try to start uploading 3 days for the week like I did in November and December, but I have to get my rhythm back because I lost it after celebrating for Christmas. I lost my rhythm, so it's very difficult for me to get back that groove in order to produce 3 videos a week. So I'm thinking maybe I might start, maybe I may not. I don't want to promise anything. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video as well. So make sure to like it down below, and if you are not subscribed, make sure and subscribe. So for this nail, I had to apply another layer of the Siesta where the fade was, because the fade was a bit too translucent, and I don't like this area to be too translucent. I need it to be opaque in order for me to move on. So that's why I make sure that this area is opaque. On the pinky nail, I didn't have to do 2 layers because I did the first layer, which was opaque enough, but I think I needed to do that for the middle nail. And I cured that for 30 seconds. Next, I am going in with the clear polygel at the tip area and making sure to evenly distribute that at the tip area only. Then I'm using the red gel polish, and I just apply 2 to 3 dots of the red gel polish and then swirl it with my orange wood stick to create the marble effect. Then I just pat the polygel in place. And I cured that for 30 seconds. Now I'm going in with another bead of the Siesta polygel at the nail bed area. And I make sure to evenly distribute that at the nail bed area. and then I placed the nail tip on my middle nail, cleaned up the excess around the cuticle area and the underside of the nail off camera, and cured for 30 seconds. So as you can see, on the two sides of the middle nail there is a space, and I really didn't like how that was looking, so I'm just going to be placing some of the Siesta polygel to fill in that space so that the nail looks normal. I always want my Lazy Girl method nail set to look like it is a polygel overlay, so this is a really good nail hack in order to get the nails to look a bit normal, because I don't know why it ended up like this. I don't know if I chose the wrong nail size. I don't think I did, but you know, sometimes when you apply too much polygel inside of the nail tip, that tends to happen. Or it's probably I made a mistake and I chose the wrong size, although I doubt it. You never know. So yeah, that is a kind of like a good nail hack, because it did work. It looked normal when I was finished with the nail set too. So yeah, moving on to the index nail, I'm basically doing the same thing, so I'm just gonna let this part play out. So for the index nail as well, I realized that the faded area was a bit too translucent, so I needed to do another layer in order to get that area a little more opaque. And also, when you're applying the gel polish to the nail, don't apply too much, because I made a mistake by applying a bit too much of this and the nail looked horrible. So you have to apply a little bit, so maybe 2 or 3 dots, but don't apply too much. Y'all will see that later on in the video where I made that mistake. So guys, this is how the nails are looking so far, and I think they look really good. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. So moving on to the thumbnail, I'm just placing the nail tip on my nail stand, and then I'm just cleaning the inside of the nail tip with my polygel brush and some rubbing alcohol. Now I'm just going to be applying the heart sequences to the nail with my gel base coat. And for this nail, I am just going to be doing the whole nail with the glitter sequences, just like I did on the ring nail. So next, I'm just applying a layer of gel base coat inside of the nail tip to seal in the glitters and curing for 30 seconds. Now I'm going in with my Makartt clear polygel. So when I was applying the red gel polish, I applied a little too much to this nail, and the marble just started looking a hot mess, and I didn't like how it was looking at all. So I decided to remove the polygel along with the red gel polish from this nail and just start all over. Well, not all over, just start over with applying the polygel and the red gel polish. So I cured that for 30 seconds, and this is how the nails are looking so far, and I think they look really good. So now I'm just applying my rubbing alcohol to remove the tacky layer from all of the nails, and then I filed. So I am going to be filing the nails on camera for you all to see, and filing is pretty simple, especially when you're doing the lazy girl method. There isn't much to do. You just need to file around the cuticle area and just the sides of the nails and the free edge. You may have to file the underside of the nails as well, because you know sometimes the polygel would seep from under the nails, but other than that, filing is so easy to do. It's way easier than filing when you do the polygel overlay method. So I like doing this. It's really easy, it's really simple and very fast. So I'm just gonna let this part play out and I'll be back shortly. So this is after filing of all of the nails. Now I'm just going to be top coating the nails and curing for 30 seconds. So I cured that for 30 seconds, and now I am using my Nail Addict white gel polish. So I placed some on my nail palette, and on the middle nail I'm just going to be using that to draw a simple nail design, nothing to talk about. I'm just drawing a smile line, and then I cured that for 30 seconds. And off camera I did place a line at the tip of the middle nail. So moving on to the ring nail, I am just drawing XO and curing that for 30 seconds. Now I am going to be top coating the ring nail and the middle nail, and I also top coated the underside of the nails as well, but I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So yes, I did top coat the underside of the nails as well. So this is how the nails are looking, guys, and I think it looks amazing. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. So I'm just showing a close-up of how the nails are looking. Now I am just going to be applying my cuticle oil to rehydrate my skin and nails. So guys, this is the finished look, and I think this nail set turned out really good. I love everything about it, and the lazy girl method is such an easier alternative to doing really pretty nail sets, and this looks good. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.